Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Jake DeReese. Today, we're dealing with well below average temperatures in Lansing, and that's actually going to be the trend for the entire week this week. Yes, we're struggling to get to 60 degrees as our high today with partly cloudy skies, chances to see the sun peek through those clouds with winds out of the northeast, of course, helping to transfer some of this cooler air to our neighborhoods. Let's look at this setup real quick. Again, we're dealing with below average temperatures as that warmth from the south is really struggling to make its way into our neighborhoods. That area of low pressure off to the west, that's also going to be driving our next best chance here for precipitation arriving tomorrow afternoon. This is going to continue to track east, but not right now. That track isn't going right through the state of Michigan. So with that, we're missing our opportunity to get all of this warmth. That's what's going to keep our temperatures throughout the week, our high and low temperatures, well below average. As we get on the back end of this area of low pressure, we'll still have winds out of the north, again, transferring some of that colder air from the north into our neighborhoods. That's, of course, Thursday. Now, this is coming after the end of a pretty eventful week last week, where in our neighborhoods, we've seen around 4 confirmed tornadoes throughout the entire southern portion of the state. However, we've seen a total of 9 confirmed tornadoes. Let's just break down the ones here in our neighborhood. Starting in Eaton County, an EF1 tornado with max winds at 100 miles per hour, lasting about 15.5 miles. Moving down to Calhoun County, an EF0 tornado, max winds at 85 miles per hour, lasting about 8.5 miles. Back over here, we have another EF1 confirmed tornado starting in Stockbridge, moving into Livingston County. Of course, that's an EF1 with max winds at 90 miles per hour, lasting about 1.6 miles. And lastly, up here, starting in Kent County, moving into Ionia County, another EF1 confirmed tornado, max winds at 90 miles per hour, lasting about 14.5 miles. And of course, we're still watching our reports as even in downtown Lansing, as of this morning, still some leftover debris out on roadways. Looking at future wind gusts, not much of a problem today. As we enter the evening hours, we'll see them pick up just a bit out of the northeast. Gusts at around 22 miles per hour, nothing too crazy. But once we get into Tuesday and we have that area of low pressure incoming, we'll start to see winds increase. We are looking here at 11 a.m. Tuesday. Areas getting close to 30 miles per hour there for gusts in our southern neighborhoods. And once we hit the afternoon, some of our western neighborhoods like Charlotte, Eaton Rapids, Albion, and Hillsdale are also going to be seeing wind gusts possibly exceeding 30 miles per hour. So a bit breezy out there. Quickly looking at our satellite and radar, you can get an idea for all those showers that are making their way, lasting from about Tuesday afternoon and continuing all day Wednesday as well. So definitely a wet one. Not a lot of impacts, though, as we're really lacking instability. We have a chance to hear some rumbles with thunder Tuesday and Wednesday, but again, very low impacts as we're actually favoring drier than average conditions in the 8 to 14-day precipitation outlook, with our super 7-day forecast showing these well below average high temps, even possibly dipping into the upper 50s.